So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We are going to talk about Bukayo Saka. Deal agreed, according to the media. I don't know whether to believe them or not, if I'm being honest. But we are going to go through it with a fine tooth comb. Make sure you are subbed to the channel. That would be fantastic. Make sure you are subbed to the second channel. There is a video out on that channel as we speak. So as soon as you finish watching this, do go and show that video some love. I'll leave the link for that in the description of this video. It's about Tyson Fury and USYK. Apparently the fight is off. So do go and check out my thoughts and feelings on all of that. And I will be back again later with another upload. So keep your eyes peeled for that later on this evening as well. I'm kind of enjoying doing these uploads rather than streaming. Just to divert your attention as well, once you've watched this and you've watched the second video on the second channel, obviously, make sure you come and join me on Northside's channel. Northside and myself will be going through Arsenal, how we're looking at the moment, etc., etc. So come and check that out. We're going live literally in about half an hour as I'm recording this. So make sure you come and check that out. But all the reports lead to Bukayo Saka agreeing a new deal. All done, apparently. Fabrizio Romano put out the on Court Offside's stub stack. Don't know what that is. I don't read any of these, so I'm assuming. Oh, it was a newsletter, apparently. What a performance again from Bukayo Saka yesterday. Obviously, he wrote this the other day as he picked up 2 goals and 1 assist in Arsenal's 4-1 win over Palace. For me, is undoubtedly the young player of the year contender. He's absolutely fantastic. Unsurprisingly, Arsenal fans keep asking me about his contract. An official announcement depends on the Arsenal media team, but the verbal agreement has been reached weeks ago. Saka has accepted, the new deal is ready, so it's up to the club to meet and sign the documents once final small details are sorted. But rest assured, Saka will extend. Well, listen, that'll do for me, because if he does extend, we've got ourselves a top class player signed up on a long-term deal. Obviously, Martin Odegaard's got a 7-year deal on the table. Well, I'm obviously going to speak about William Saliba later on this evening as well in that upload. So make sure you come and check that out as well. But it's actually nice that Arsenal are doing business with the current crop of players that we have and making sure that we're strapping these players up to long-term deals. I mean, the fact that we're top of the table obviously helps massively. I mean, if we were floating around 5th or 6th, then I'd imagine some of these players would be like, one eyebrow raised, should I go somewhere else? But the fact that they're quite young, well, Bukayo Saka is extremely young. He's 21 years old. So the fact that he's 21, having the season of his life and getting better and better and better every year, I'm shocked and amazed nobody's come in for him. I can't lie. I'm absolutely shocked nobody's come in for him. Maybe they have, and maybe his agent's just swatting him away and said, no, he's signing for Arsenal. But I've not seen any stories doing the rounds about Bukayo Saka linked to Man City, Bukayo Saka linked to Madrid, Saka to Liverpool. I haven't seen any of that, which is great because it's good news for Arsenal. This kid's only going to get better and better and better, and I love watching him play. Sometimes I get I get frustrated. I think he needs a rest, but after he has a bad game, he always comes back with a great game, then another great game, then another great game. Can't keep the boy quiet for too long. He might have off games here and there. That's expected. He's still young. But the fact is, he is our best player, and he has been our best player for 3 years. And just let that sink in. A 21-year-old has been Arsenal's best player for the last 3 years, since he was 18. Imagine being that good at football at 18, that you're the best player for Arsenal. Maybe that says something about the rest of the team back then. I don't know. But the one thing I do know is we've got a team now that are top of the table, 8 points clear of Manchester City, and we don't look like we're going to bottle it. I can't lie. I don't want to tempt fate and all of that, but it don't look like we're going to bottle it. And these signings of these players that we've currently got, this is something that we haven't seen at Arsenal for a long time. We're actually actively acting like a big football club, which, again, is something we've not done for a very, very long time. And, yeah, it's good. It's good going forward. Like, if Saka signs, Saliba signs, Martinelli's already signed, Odegaard's got a deal on the table. All of these players signed. That's a good core. You know, that's a very, very good core of players that are, that are young, hungry, and potentially champions. And how good would it be knowing that Saka signed and we win the league? And then obviously we have all summer not having to worry about Saka or Saliba or Odegaard or anyone else leaving the football club and another club coming in for him, like we used to have to do in the banter era. We are well and truly out of that banter era. And listen, credit to everyone at the football club, Arteta, the players, even Edu at times. He's brought in some very good players. We're getting these deals done as well. I don't rate him, Edu, but you have to give him props when it's due. And if Saka is going to sign this deal, then fair play. They've managed to convince him. I'm quite sure 200 odd grand a week's going to help, because that's reportedly what he's going to be on. Around 200 grand a week. Apparently, he's going to be the highest paid player at the football club. And rightly so. Like I said, he is our best player. So why wouldn't he get the 200 grand a week deal? Like he's got double digits on goals and assists, if that's your thing. Obviously, I like goals. Don't really care so much about the assist stats. But when you're doing double digits, he's the first player this season to do double digits on goals and assists. You have to rate that. The only player in the Premier League to do that this season. We're top of the table. He's been our best player again. He deserves 200 odd grand a week. And he seems like the kind of lad that's not going to let it go to his head. He's not going to be one of these sign a big deal and then you never see him again. Right? Disappears, performances dip. He just wants to get better and better and better. And he seems like a very nice young man. Very nice young man, humble. I like the fact that when he signed the last contract, he thanked Unai Emery. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Emery obviously gave him his debut. Credit to Emery. Even though he was playing left wing back at the time, he was smashing it then. He smashed it in every position, but he's really, really found his position now, right wing. And he looks unstoppable in games. Like, he's been an absolute pleasure to watch this season. And long may it continue, because this guy is just going to go on and on and on. And he's got better every season. There's no reason or anything to suggest that he is not going to get better again next season. The one thing I will say is he's going to come in for more stick next season, because there's going to be defenders just want to throw him up in the air and kick him up in the air. We see it this season. You know, he does get kicked a lot. Yeah, and we've got to make sure we wrap this boy up in cotton wool over the summer. And fingers crossed, he relaxes, toughens up even more than what he did last season into this season, and then we go again. And yeah, it's been nice watching him, man. He's got all types of different finishes on him. He can smash one top bins, he can finesse one bottom bins. Yeah, the way he rolls defenders, obviously the low center of gravity, absolute joy to watch him. Does his defensive duties as well. One thing I will say about his game that needs fixing up is his passing. I feel sometimes his passing's off. But again, I'm nitpicking at this. He is a top footballer. And yeah, it looks like it's a done deal. Look, everything's pointing to the fact that it's done. It just needs to be announced. And I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it during this international break. You know, I know Saka's obviously on England duty, but you know, when it says that they need to sign the paperwork, it's probably already signed. It's just been sat in the back burner. It's probably already signed, and then it'll be announced on a set day whenever they want to announce it. That's normally how it works. It's not like, oh yeah, get him back in, we're signing it now. It's probably already been signed, done all the photos, done the whole kit and caboodle, job done. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Bukayo Saka. How good can he be? I was on with Fluish yesterday, and he was talking about, can he have a better legacy than Eden Hazard? Yeah, I'm not too sure about that comparison, if I'm honest, but that is what it is. But if he carries on this upward trajectory, there's no stopping him. Like he's on the cusp of world class at the moment. I mean, me personally, I think he's had a world class season, which, if he does again next season, we have to start talking world-class Saka. Yeah, but he's had world-class performances overall this season. So, yeah, top player. Absolutely buzzing that he's going to be signing. Buzzing that he's going to be the star boy on the top dollar. He is the star boy. He is the poster boy of Project Youth. And he's a nice lad as well. So, yeah, man, long may it continue. And we're looking good right now. And hopefully we win that title. And if we do, he fully deserves it. He's been absolutely superb. But let me know your thoughts. How good can Bukayo Saka be? Does he deserve to be our top player on top dollar, over 200 grand a week? And let me know how you've rated his season this season. Me personally, I think he's player of the season. Yeah, I said this the other day. Him, then Thomas Partey, and then Ben White. Leave yours in the comments section and let me know your thoughts on all of that. But yeah, for me, no brainer. 200 grand a week, top boy, star boy, and is He's absolutely ripping up the Premier League and enjoying his football right now. But leave it all in the comment section. Don't forget, go and check out that video on the second channel. The link will be in the description about Tyson Fury and Alexander USYK. Go and check that out and then come and join me in Northside on his channel. We're out of here, people. Laters.